I see. I guess I have a background in what they now call big data. I did university, artificial intelligence, but this was back all the time to 1995 or something.
All right.
So that's a long time ago. And that's my education, artificial intelligence and what they now call big data. I made a lot of systems in the meantime, and I guess one of the systems I really like is that I built the insider trading detection system for Amsterdam exchanges, where they find out who is trading, knowing things they should not know. There are lots of other systems on it, but we don't have a lot of time.
Right? Good enough. All right, the second question is iButler, what is iButler? Is it an app or add-on? What is it?
I guess I would almost say it's neither. It's more an idea. And this, of course, it's a software program to start with, but you can use the same software program. You can use it as an add-on in a browser. You can install it on your desktop, and you can install it on your mobile phone, and then I guess it's an app then. You could even package it as an app for Windows 8, and you have an app on a Windows platform. It's a software program.
What is it designed for?
Depends. I guess it has two really important functions which are supposed to more or less balance each other. The one function of the app is probably, maybe, I hope, why most users are going to use it, and that's because it's a password safe. You can save your valuable information. So you can save your website logins in it. You can save your bank account information, credit card information, maybe other things. All the stuff you want to have protected, you can put it in there, and it will be encrypted and synchronized, etc. It's more or less what it should do what every good password manager can do. If there are many competitors in this area, I don't know if it's a competitor, but the thing is, they all cost money. They're all quite expensive. And what we want to do is give this amazingly, important functionality to the users for free. The thing, if something is for free, it means somebody else is paying. The thing, how we think we can make money with it, is that once in a while, when the user is searching for to buy a product online, a book or a mobile phone or anything he's about to buy online, in the background we try to find the same product for a better price. And the moment the user should decide to buy the product for the better price using our link, we earn a little bit, a few percent of the product. That's totally normal, fully legal, nothing special, affiliate marketing. The difference is that we are able to show this better price exactly at the moment when the user is looking at another product. So we can blend in more or less the better price of the competitor while the user is on the website of its competitor. And that's why it works really well. So, but this balance between making things really easy, so it will fill out forms for you, it will remember your logins, it will remember your credit card details, it makes working in internet really smooth. That should be the main reason why people use it, because that's something they do maybe 50 times a day. And once every few days or once every few weeks when they actually buy something, we would like to have the opportunity to try to find the same product for a better price and earn a little money with it.
All right, wonderful. When was the iButler ID born, and how long did it take to bring it to the world?
Well, that's the iButler idea was born in 1996 or something. So really, like, I don't know, 18 years ago.
Nurturing for a long time, huh?
It has been. But then the technology did not exist yet to implement it. And I had to wait until 2002. That's the year where two important programming languages were launched, until it made sense to have it, to program it. Then we programmed on it for about 5 years, until 2007, 8, 9, something there, before it was finally finished. But this was not the iButler as we know it. It was a different program. The audience for the program was just huge companies, 5,000 employees and more, and anything smaller we would not even bother to visit. Then this is another product. It has a company and it's being sold. Then about 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, I met Alberto Mozzo, and I told him we were waiting in the airport for an airplane somewhere, and then I told Alberto, let me tell you about this thing I have. And then Alberto said, Frank, we should make an e-commerce version of it, and give it to normal users. I said, are you crazy? I'm not going to give away millions of dollars of artificial intelligence technology to users for free. And then he explained how this could be done, and I thought, let's do it. And so the iButler was born about 2.5 years ago in an airport in England.
That's interesting. Great. Next question. What are the functions of the atom? We actually answered that question, right? The functions.
It can save you logins, it can save you personal information, automatic form fill. What else can it do? You can save your favorites, you can save your products. It has this functionality. It's all explained very crisp on our website.
All right. And I heard that you added one more function, coupons. It actually can search for coupons if there's some.
Yes. It was something we already had in an older version of about 1.5 years ago, but I was not satisfied with the quality of the match. We had to make some changes in the systems, and then we reintroduced it. The coupons is very, I don't know, I guess it was one of these things where you want to have it yourself, most of anybody, because every time I am on a website and I have to pay like, I don't know, $75 to buy something, and then it says, please enter your coupon code, then I know I can get it for cheaper. What is the code? It's somehow doesn't feel good. I want to have this freaking code. So that's why we introduced the coupons again.
Awesome. I like that too.
The other function, which looks a little bit, or which is a little bit like it, is that we introduced the ad system. But it's still very much work in progress, because we want to have really smart ads and not stupid ads. At the moment, they're not smart enough, but we're working on it, and we'll make them a bit smarter, that they only show when it's really, really relevant. But hey, in the meantime, every ad brings some money, and the money goes to the people. So you have to start somewhere.
Wonderful. The next question is, how and why did you come up with the idea to bring iButler to the world through a multi-level marketing? You actually touched that question already because you
That's
put away.
it has to do with let's see, the the users, an installed iButler on a computer is more or less the same as somebody visiting a website. If I can go to a company who wants me to run an advertisement or to sell a product or to give a discount, I have a website, they will only listen to me when I tell them I have 500,000 people on my website every day. So if you display it on my website, 500,000 people will see it. And that's the reason why they give you the money for that. You need the traffic.
Yes.
But in our case, how are we going to do that? Then we need quite a big marketing budget to get them installed. Because there's stiff competition for apps in the App Store, and in the Chrome Store. There's a lot of stuff out there. And how do you reach an audience of 500 to 200,000 people to make you big enough to that you're big enough by yourself to go to advertisers and be invited, and they ask you. Because if we want to have a product for our customers really cheap, and I call them and I say I have one person a day, they're not going to listen. But if I say I have 200,000 a day, they will, and that gives us better prices for our users. And this chicken and egg problem, how are we going to invest in software and in marketing when to create a platform which will generate revenue in the future? We decided to reserve part of the future revenue and share it with, let's say, the investors. That's more or less what's happening.
That's exactly what I understood when I just learned about iButler. And I said, what a brilliant idea. Instead of begging for money from investors, you just give a chance for everybody who wants to invest in your company, a chance to be a partner. And that way you can actually spread your product so fast. Brilliant. I like it.
And I think it works really well because everybody who invests is also, of course, motivated to make it a success. And in our case, we are not after the money or the commissions. What's important for us is to have this installed base, your first 1 million users. Once you have your first 1 million users, you get noticed, and then it all goes from there. Then people see you in the top 10 download list. They write about you in reviews. If they review different password applications, you're 1 to 10, which makes it better. But to get this going, you need some initial invest. And what else can I could not wish for more than 10, 25, 100,000 people who are more or less our sales team to get the installations.
And the internet is such a wonderful tool to spread everything, every idea, and it's just, I don't know, I loved it. When I first heard about it, wow, that's the smartest idea I've ever heard.
And I guess once the first million or something installations are there, then it will just take off.
Yep.
It will just go.
Yep, I can tell that too. Especially in America, everybody likes saving money and time. Here, it's going to be very popular. All right, the next question is, you actually touched that question too. Could you tell us about your other features of iButler mobile app? You said desktop version, search engine, etc. How does the user benefit?
Let's start at it's important for us to have a mobile version because I forgot. There's a very funny term for it. The people who go to the shops to look at the products, but then don't buy them in the shop. It has a name, I forgot it. But what happens a lot, and I see it happening around me, is people are in a shop and they look at the television and then they get their mobile phone and they look how much it is online, how much they can get it for, and if they are being offered a good price, the shop they're in.
What to say?
So this getting out your phone and typing the name and going to a website and look it up, that can be made much easier because every product has a barcode, and a phone can easily recognize a barcode. So you just go to the product, you take a picture, and poop, it will find it for you. It's for convenience. It would next it would store the product. It will send it to the desktop. It's not meant to buy online using a phone. A phone is not handy, but it's the thing you have with you when you're on the ways, and that's why we wanted to have the app version. The other good thing, you always have your logins, your passwords, your credit card numbers and stuff. You also have it with you in your phone. But that's the reason for the app version. The other thing, the desktop version. First of all, a desktop application, a native application you install on your computer, has a lot more possibilities on your computer. So it could, for instance, it can read from both Chrome and Safari at the same time.
Even Safari, wonderful.
Yeah, it's good to read from both. The other thing, we think that ads and banners, like they are now, these little thingies, they are boring. We want to make it fun and cool. Once you're on the desktop, you can do really cool stuff. You can have a little car driving over your screen or something. We're not entirely sure yet what would be funny and what would be accepted by the users as when it's an intrusion and when it's funny. But we could I don't know, we could split the screen and let a rose come out or something. I mean, we can do really funny stuff, and that's only possible if you're on the desktop. The other thing has to do with security. If it's on the desktop installed, you can encrypt it a lot more if you want to. I guess.
Search engine. You're up to launch your own search engine, iButler. Is that true?
iButler already is a search engine. What I think is happening, that we are working on the product research possibilities. That you can search for products and you can see where it's found and how the price development was over time and which shops have it, and the reviews of the shops who sell the products and all of that kind of stuff. That's something we're working on, but that's still very much only in development.
All right.
That's not something which we plan to release soon.
Okay. All right. And related question to that, will that iButler mobile app compatible with iPhone?
Yes, but we build it for two platforms at the moment. We make it for Android and we make it for iPhone. Mm-hmm. We have a version 1 and a version 2 planned, and we now finished the version 1 for Android. Mm-hmm. But as always, you need a little experience actually using it yourself to find out that some things should be a little bit different, and it's simply, if you support two platforms at the same time, every change is twice as expensive. So we launched the Android version first, then we play with it, we let a few distributors play with it, and once we think, okay, this is good enough for version 1, then we make the iPhone version of that version. That's not, we don't have to start over. We just don't want to make every change twice. Once it's released on both platforms, we start working on the version 2, again for Android, working with it a bit until we think, yes, this is okay like it is now, and then we migrate it to the iPhone again. But it will be available for Android and iPhone.
Do you have an approximate date, month, when it's going to be ready?
Software is never ready. I think the version 1 for Android, I would be very surprised, and I would not find it funny if it's not there end of next week.
Yay! That's really good. Wonderful.
That should be doable. But as always, Alina, it's software. You can build 95% in a week, and all of a sudden you find something which takes you another week. And you think you're almost ready. It really looks like we can release it next week.
Awesome.
But I cannot promise anything. No, it's much smarter to answer that it's there when it's finished. But since other people already promised it, it's kind of safe to say that it will probably be there next week.
Okay, we were talking about mobile app. What about iButler add-on? Well, will it be ready in a week or so too?
That's country specific.
Yes.
So we have the add-on. We have the add-on for Safari, not for Safari. We have the add-on for Firefox and for Chrome. And in the countries where we gave the go, they're ready to go.
Yeah, I know that's Russia, Europe.
In most countries, we just didn't enable it yet. We only enable the country in the production version. We only enable the country in the production version if we ourselves are satisfied with the quality of the results, the amount of products we can compare, and the amount of websites and stuff we support, if it's fast enough, if the translations are checked, etc., etc., etc. We also need to, if it's a country which is not very similar to a country we were in before, we probably also have to change some stuff in all kinds of backends. You have to connect to different affiliate networks, to different payment systems, to different. And that's a lot of work.
Yeah, I understand that. It's a lot of work. That's why we're trying to, to see when we can start full force, 100%, present this wonderful product in America.
And I guess at the moment, the problem with America is not so much a technical problem, it's a legal problem.
Okay.
We are talking with lawyers and discussing, investigating, researching how we can launch it legal. Because it's not so easy in America to... there are a lot of rules for this kind of products. We are not allowed to just ask for a license fee and then give part of the revenue. That's not legal. So we have to think how we can launch it in America that it's legal. Launching it, just launch it, and just give the money. It will probably go okay for a couple of years. We will not get into trouble. But I think it's smarter to first figure out how we can make this all work and only then continue.
Do you know how much time it will take to figure it out?
Oh, America is such a big and interesting market that, of course, we want to launch there ASAP. So that should be a matter of months if it's up to me. But as said, Alina, it's not so much of a technical issue, and I don't know if Alberto has some kind of roadmap in mind. But I would say it's going to be a few months.
2, 3 months, 4 months.
It makes no sense for me to answer it.
Okay, I'm not going to torture you anymore. Okay, well, okay, that question is covered. Could you tell us in details about CPA system?
If you
What
could
is
tell
it?
me
And how
what
does it
you think CPA is, what's CPA in your
click per action?
yeah
You're
click
told
for action?
that you're launching your own click per action system.
Yeah, it's there are many of the. That's why I want to have the terminology right. What we okay? Let's see. We have a click per view, a click per action, click per sale. It's an abbreviation of for which action you get paid. And most affiliate networks will try to have you pay for maybe just seeing an ad or maybe for clicking on the ads but not actually buying. And we think that's all semi-criminal. You should only have to pay for the ads if it actually brought you sales.
Exactly. I think so.
No risk for the party who sells the product, and only if he makes some profit, he has to give some of the profit to the one who helped him. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to launch our own affiliate system, and the affiliate system will only charge money on sales and never on views, actions, clicks, all this stuff the Googles of this planet get rich with for not actually delivering. We're just not going to do it.
Awesome. I already love you because I tried Google Ads.
Yeah.
I had a very bad experience, so I'm not going to even go there. It's
no, but anybody you ask about marketing agencies and Google Ads and stuff, I also know people who do make money with Google Ads. But there are, for every person who makes money with Google Ads, there are thousands who lose money. And this cost per sales or the cost per action, where we say you have zero risk because we will not charge you money until you actually sold something.
That's exactly how it should be.
Yeah, that's how they all should do it. But
wonderful. I'm so glad. All right, the next question. What exactly should we tell to the business owners when offering the iButler service about ads, benefits, etc.? How are they going to benefit from iButler?
We have two types of business owners. We have the people who, with our 1 million or 10 million or 100 million, whichever, installed plugins, we are a marketing platform. We can display ads to users, but we do it very smart. I don't know if we are that much different from a business owner point of view, except for what I told just now, that we don't charge for displaying it. We don't charge for clicking it. We only charge you if you actually sell something. So I guess I can go to any business owner on this planet and I can tell him, okay, I'm going to try to sell your product. How much do you give me if I succeed? And if I don't sell anything, you don't have to pay me anything. That's a good proposition. And that's a proposition nobody can make, because we are the only one with our own platform. We don't have to buy this space. We can just use our own space.
Yes, from your position you can say that, but from the positions of partners, how can we offer? What can we say? Like we have a company, iButler, who could make your expenses on ads a lot lower, and you can benefit.
Yeah, I'm not entirely. I mean, it would be kind of nice to have the partners also help us finding shops who want to put ads with us, but we don't really plan with it. We're just gonna do it ourselves. We don't need a lot of how do you call it? We have to be careful that we don't get too many shops.
I was thinking about it. If everybody would start visiting business owners and
No,
free ads, it's just
there are two things that we do not want a lot of ads. Really,
exactly.
we don't want a lot of ads. We want a few ads, and these ads should be really smart. They should only display when they're relevant. To make such an ad is really expensive. It's expensive for us, it's expensive for the business owner. So we want it to be well designed, we want it to be intelligent, we want it to be all kinds of stuff. And we would like to have a lot is web shops, because they can upload their products and their prices into our system, and if they have a better price for something, we will display it to them. We'll display it to our users. So the more web shops come to us to just upload the products they have in a web shop, the better for the users. But with the ads, we are very restrictive. We don't want a lot of ads. We want to show the users the best prices, but we don't want a lot of ads.
So we're not going to any business owners. We're not offering anything. It's going to be your solely task, and we're not participating in that at all.
It happens to us all the time when we speak about the products, and then somebody says, "Wow, I also have a friend with the web shop, or I also have products, whichever." Mm-hmm. Be my guest. Go to i-butler-affiliate.com. Sign up, upload your products. The more the better. But I don't expect anybody to go out and find somebody who wants to advertise. We will do that ourselves.
So the information that I heard was kind of wrong. I heard that if the business owner will get a premium package, he or she would get a free ad of his or her product. Is that wrong?
I don't know if it's right or wrong, but it's not something which comes out of this office. We don't know about it.
Wow. Okay. Somebody made it up.
We don't know about it.
I'm glad we asked.
We think these are two different things. On one side, we want to have as many products in the database as humanly possible. And on the website, i-butler-affiliate.com, it says explicitly no sign-up fees, no monthly fee, nothing. Just please send us your products with good prices. We will put them in the database. And if somebody looks at this product for a higher price, we will display your price. That's a part of the business. Other part of the business is the marketing part, but they should not have anything to do with each other.
Wow. Okay. I was told that.
So a web shop, any web shop can contact us, and in the beginning we might put the ad up for free while we don't have better quality ads. Mm-hmm. We might want to put the ads up for free if it's decent and everything. After a while, of course, we're going to charge for the ads. But I don't see the need to connect that to any kind of package or whatever. We might charge €1,000 for that, but it has nothing to do with each other.
Good to know. Very good to know. All right. The next question is, what are the largest iButler competitors in the U.S. and what are the advantages of iButler comparing to them?
That's a very difficult question.
Have you researched your competitors? Do you know?
Yeah, it's different. There are password managers in the market at the moment, which are better than we are. If you pay 75 euros or something, you can actually buy a better one. We're working to make ours at least as good as the best in the market, but at the moment, the best in the market is better than we are. Simple. There are price compare plugin tools in the market, which in some countries give better results than we do at the moment. So those are the countries we did not release yet. There is no tool which has both. So there you could say we have no competitor who can do both, but for the both parts we have competitors who are really good. But that's not really the issue. The question we should ask and what we should answer anybody who says, I installed Price Blink or something, and it found a better price, or only thing I always answer back is that's perfect. And how much do you get from that? It's super that it found a better price for the user, but does it bring you?
iButler is free. You don't have to pay for this add-on. That's your argument, right?
Yes.
All right.
So they just keep all the profits. They give it away for free, and they keep all the profits themselves. And yes, that's our competition.
Okay, so the advantage of iButler is that it's free. The main advantage, right?
The advantage of iButler for the end user is that it's free. The advantage of iButler for our partners is that they share in the revenue which is made, and these other companies also make revenue, but they keep it.
Yes.
We share it.
Yes, they keep it to themselves. They don't share with anybody.
No.
We do. Actually share the
from a distributor viewpoint, the answer is, what's the difference? Well, we share. From an end user perspective, they have two functions which they can find separately in one, and we think it's a golden combination.
What are the functions again? Two functions. Could you name them again, please?
Well, let's say one part of the functions is that if I go to Amazon or something, and I was not a customer, I don't know if those people exist, but if I was not a customer, with a few clicks using our tool, you can register. It will fill out your personal details, it will fill out your address, telephone number, and all the stuff automatically, and then you're registered with a few clicks. The next time you come on Amazon, it will remember your login and it will log you in automatically. If you go to the checkout page, it will fill out your credit card number automatically if you want it to. So it makes all this tedious work of typing your address, and bank account, and name and email. That's all automated. And the login is saved automatically. It generates a password which is really secure, which is okay because you don't have to remember it. So we can make it really complex, which is secure. That's one part. And while shopping at Amazon, it will probably find you the same product for a better price elsewhere. If you click on this other web shop where you can get it for less, normally you have to sign up again and create an account, which will take you another 20 minutes. So then I'll buy it for a little more at Amazon because it's too much work. But for this web shop, we also automatically register you, fill out the forms, etc. So we take away a lot of the tedious work, and which lowers which lowers the barrier to go to competitor web shops.
All right, thank you. That was a great question. Let's see. The next question. When can we go to the business owners? Well, that question is out of question anymore because we're not going to business owners anymore. This question is also, when are you going to America? Oh, okay. When are you going to add America to a drop-down list of countries for registering new partners? You said that it's illegal.
Yes.
Yeah.
After we cleared off, we probably have to make 1 or 2 changes to the compensation plan before we can do it. And that's at the moment it's with the lawyers, and they're checking which changes we need to make. Then we must put the changes in. We must translate the changes to some other languages, and then we're probably safe enough to start. But I don't want to have 2 voices from the company about this. So please, next time Alberto will probably in an interview with you, and it's better if only one person communicates this. Please discuss this with Alberto.
Okay, thank you. I will do that. Are there any technical differences in operating iButler in America comparing to Germany and Russia?
Not really. There are some really strange things in Russia which you just don't. You didn't do business there. You don't understand. For instance, that web shops, you cannot have the product delivered everywhere. So in Russia, a web shop is local. A web shop in Moscow, but okay. A web shop in Moscow will not deliver its products to Vladivostok, and a web shop in Vladivostok will not deliver to Moscow.
Oh.
But you're on the internet, so you don't know anything about where the shop is. So that's really strange. That's overall so strange. Yeah, you search for a product, you find it, you want to buy it, you want to ship it, and they don't ship.
What's the purpose of buying it, right? If you're not.
What's the purpose of buying it online? Oh yeah, I know. So that kind of stuff is kind of funny. The rest, no. America is America is a little bit like Europe. So you have your different taxes depending on the state. You have your somewhat different regulation depending on the state, etc. But the rest, no, it's the same.
Okay.
E-commerce is e-commerce, more or less.
Okay, good to know. So you're not going to have any technical problems in America, right?
No.
All right. What is your ultimate vision or goal for iButler, Frank? It's your baby. You've been nurturing for so many years.
Yeah. Absolutely. I guess there are many different goals. My initial goal would be if we could make iButler the most used password manager there is, because it's for free and it's so good that there's no need to buy one. Mm-hmm. I would be unbelievable proud to know that all this secret information is kept secret in something we built. That would be super. The other thing, I guess, my next goal is I want to have the first 1 million users.
How many users do you have so far?
I don't know exactly, 120,000 or something. Something like that. But I want to have the first million. The first million users.
Let's do it. Let's
when
our first.
And the good thing about it's always better to have goals which you can reach, which
Yeah.
you actually can and will reach, and then make a new goal. So let's make that our goals. The most popular password manager, simply in the App Store, number one, and 1 million users using it to find better prices.
Let's do it in 1 year, 2 years. In how many years do you want to do that?
I guess 1 year should be okay.
Should be enough.
Yeah,
Right.
1 year should be enough.
All right.
And strangely enough, the most popular or the 1 million users is a lot easier than the most popular password manager. Because
What?
1 million users you can get also because of the price compare.
Yes.
Because it's just something people, once they have had it on the computer, they don't want to go shopping any time anymore without having it because they know they're paying too much. So they'll probably not uninstall it, and they will probably use it, and then it can get really popular really fast. But to be the most popular password manager, that's a technological thing. Password managers are really complex stuff. They have lots and lots and lots of encryption and functions and things. And if we make that, if we get there, I know we built some software to be amazingly proud of. Because it will be unbelievable complex and perfect.
I'm very honored to be a part of it. Just a little tiny part of it. Yes, we all like saving money and time, and this tool is such a great tool to do both. And as a lazy nation, we get used to great things so fast. It's like, I don't want to go back to the flip phones. Here's my iPhone. I want my iPhone. No, I'm not going to go. Same with iButler. As soon as I install it, as soon as I get used to all this simplicity and time saving and money saving, I don't want to be without it.
It's one of those things which you all of a sudden can't imagine your life without.
Yes.
A little funny fact I heard yesterday. Know how many times an average person picks up his phone a day?
I sleep with it.
150. 150 times a day.
150.
Yes.
I think I do it more.
Oh, but
my alarm, it's my calendar, it's my web, it's my phone, it's my text, it's my compass to go, it's my GPS, it's my everything. The whole world is here.
And we're gonna add some stuff to it.
Oh yes,
and then
please.
Probably feel like it should be on it.
Wonderful, wonderful. I like all kinds of gadgets, apps, so I'm right in the alley. Thank you so much. Well, there's one last question, my dear. What is your biggest dream? Except having 1 million users.
The biggest dream. The strange thing is it's too complicated to explain. I can't.
I have several dreams. You can say, I have several dreams.
No, it has to do with the way research in general is being done at the moment. And to change that's my biggest one.
So you're kind of ahead of the time, and the technology is not ready for you yet? Is that what you're saying?
The technology is now ready since a couple of years, and I can just make it short by saying to finish my PhD. The PhD I'm working on.
That's right. I heard that you are writing your paper based on 9 papers. Tell us about it.
No.
Why not?
No, I can't. I can't tell you about it because if somebody else proposes to do the same PhD, I cannot promote on it anymore.
Okay.
It must be a secret until it's published.
Okay. We'll keep it a secret.
But trust me, it's going to be amazing, and it's going to change a lot of things. It's going to change the way we use the internet. But that's all I'm at.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. Well, do you have anything else to say to the viewers and to the
No. I have to run back to my team.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So I had another 76 mails, so hey.
All right, Frank. Thank you so much for having this time, giving this time to us, and I hope this is not the last meeting. Maybe we'll have some more questions down the road.
Okay.
And thank you for your time.
Okay, happy to be there. Bye-bye.